Welcome to the Uncommon Transformation television series.
You are welcome to Akwa Ibom State, the land of uncommon transformation. Come and join us, live amongst us, and invest, and you will not regret. I welcome you.
Hello, thanks for joining us today. You are hooked onto your favorite TV series, the Uncommon Transformation TV series. So sit and get comfortable. Let's find out what we have in our package today. Sports is a unifying factor and a major revenue earner globally. The determination of the government of Akwa Ibom State under the able leadership of His Excellency Chief Godswill Akpabio in making Akwa Ibom a global sporting destination is being given impetus by the day. The political will in building and constructing an international stadium for the people of Akwa Ibom State is becoming a reality. In this week's package, the Uncommon Transformation TV crew went out there to bring you updates on this magnificent project, the Ibom International Stadium, a 30,000 breathtaking capacity infrastructure. Now, that's what we have for you today. So, come with me, let's take a view. I am Methlin Mbom.
The last time we heard a documentary on this stadium project, construction work was at its teething stage. In just about 3 months down the line, work has progressed so rapidly that, in fact, the Uncommon Transformation team know they owe the government, the good people of Akwa Ibom State, Nigerians at home in the diaspora, the global community, a duty to update them on the good work Governor Godswill Akpabio is doing, and indeed that government can work and is working in Nigeria. Despite the destination that Akwa Ibom has become a sing-song nationally and internationally, the state assumed a pariah status sports-wise in the Committee of States in the country for dearth of sports facilities. In the process, Akwa Ibom lost out on the radar of FIFA as a destination to host any of her sports fiestas. The old Uyo Township Stadium could not fit the bill despite attempts by previous administrations and even the current one to upgrade it. Governor Akpabio would not have any of this. He could no longer allow his people to wallow in the quagmire of no sports facilities. At the moment, the story has changed as the Uyo International Stadium continues to inch closer and closer to completion, with at least 10 cranes hanging the skylines. A clear message of the intent of this administration to bring the sporting world to the newest destination of choice, Akwa Ibom State. Sports through the ages have proven to be a strong unifying force amongst races and different peoples of the world. Little wonder governments at all levels globally spare nothing at providing state-of-the-art infrastructure, enabling her athletes to train and compete for pride and honor with the best to win laurels for her state and nation. Sport is also known as powerful public relations tool, raking in goodwill as well as providing businesses and employment opportunities. On these accounts, no responsible government can turn a blind eye to these benefits. In Akwa Ibom State, the current administration, under the watchful eyes of Governor Akpabio, has proven to be responsible by putting in place the machinery to provide the needed infrastructure to cash in on boundless goodies that sports can provide. To that extent, Governor Akpabio is building one of the finest stadia ever constructed anywhere in Nigeria since independence, the Uyo International Stadium. That uncommon projects are being undertaken in the state is not debatable. That qualities of these projects are not a common sight is also not contestable. It is this uncommon transformation of which this magnificent 30,000 capacity 4-tier stadium belongs. Projects like this dotting the landscape of the state have endeared the administration into the hearts of a cross-section of local, national, and international communities.
We intend to invest more in sports, and this is just the beginning. The global sports industry is 4 times larger than the automobile industry in the world, and 7 times larger than the film industry. Despite the global economic slowdown, a study by PricewaterhouseCoopers predicts a revenue growth of about 3.7%, roughly about $145.3 billion for the sports industry by the year 2015. We intend to be part of that action.
promise keeper, as Governor Akpabio is fondly called, says Nigeria must consolidate on the gains our sports ambassadors have brought to the country. He emphasized that building an international stadium with multifaceted facilities like tennis courts, swimming pool, basketball courts and tartan tracks for track events and others is laying the right foundation where our youths can nurture their talent, channel their energies towards useful endeavors, and become big stars like Vincent Enyama and Kanu Nwankwo with winning mentality and enormous earning power.
David Beckham has a lifetime endorsement contract with Adidas for $160 billion, equivalent to about 16.2 billion naira. Basketball star LeBron James has a 7-year endorsement contract with Nike worth about $90 million. The main story is that we are left out in a global market which defies economic meltdown. In spite of our huge potentials, this we seek to address in our Bible say with a sustained program for sport development.
He went on, quote, "Sports must not be taken lightly, as it means unity in Nigeria," unquote. He recalled that when Super Eagles were passing the ball amongst themselves in the Nations and Confederations Cup, there was no Christian or Muslim, just Nigeria playing. In no distant time, with the kind of facilities this stadium, Akwa Ibom may well be hosting major athletics meets like the World Athletics Championship hosted in Moscow, the Russian capital.
So we started here with the construction of the stadium. At the moment we are doing the construction works, which means for the east stand and curves as well as for the grandstand we are doing the construction. As well, we started with the training pitch and with the technical area where we will build a water reservoir, a sewage treatment plant, a workshop and a generator house.
The unique thing about this stadium is the glass facade that will be coming up in a month's time. Like you've seen, I've showed you where the prefabrication, the steel trusses are. Then we started mounting it yesterday. So in a space of 1 month, you'll see the steel work will go around the stadium, and in another 1 month, the facade will clad it. So that's the unique thing about the stadium.
Members of the Nigerian Senate Press Corps who were in town recently expressed their views on what they have seen at the stadium.
I have seen good things, I've seen wonderful things, I've seen marvelous things. And we have always believed in him that what we hear in Abuja is correct. And our coming here has helped me to confirm once again that he's a truthful man, he's a man who is ready to work, and he's a man that is working.
He's doing it for the generations to come, and that is just the kind of thing Nigeria needs. I don't know if these governors communicate with one another, but if they don't, they should, and they should visit one another. And I believe they should come and visit Akwa Ibom and see what is going on and replicate this in their states.
Allow people to praise you. Point at your projects rather than going to television and even spending more of the public fund advertising something that they cannot see on ground. But this one, even your opponent can concede it to you that there are things, the place, the state is working.
They never seem to have enough of the developments taking place here, and were of the opinion that if this model of service delivery and people-centered governance is copied nationwide, Nigerians can look forward to a better tomorrow.
We are here at the stadium. I'm quite impressed with the state of work in the stadium here. One thing I also observed is that the quality of work, that is project work that is done, has been done here. They are solid, they are built to last. It's not just building projects for the sake of building projects, but they are projects that are solid, that can stand the test of time.
Indeed, the construction of the stadium is already impacting on the local economy, as more than 1,500 people have been employed. Lots of small and medium-scale businesses are springing up. For example, food vendors as well as soft drink and water sellers are having a field day, making extra cash, selling food to hundreds of workers on site and environs. Most of the construction workers, who are local chaps themselves, say the vision of Governor Akpabio is already impacting their lives as they now have jobs.
This kind of project really changed the lifestyle of industry here, because a lot of industry they have nothing to do. Due to this governor, he created work for them to do. So we really appreciate for the governor the good work that he's doing for the people.
The Olympic-sized stadium is not a mean project. By this kind of project, we expect to see foreign investors coming into the state for investment and all of that. You see, it comes the time when the foreign players like Mikel, Cristiano Ronaldo, and the rest of them would come to visit here. Maybe they play 1 or 2 matches and all of that. So I think it's a very big and industrious project.
I know that it will reduce lack of employment. Rather, it makes people to be employed, and it will reduce poverty to the young ones.
Being a special project will also bring development to us and the life of the people in Akwa Ibom State. 2, this project, as I see, will bring other foreigners. Those people that we have been heard about them, they will be here when we complete the project.
The construction of the stadium is already creating a buzz of developmental activities around its location, as auxiliary infrastructures that will service the stadium are springing up. For instance, the construction of the 3rd Ring Road and other roads that will serve as major access into the stadium are well underway. The 4th flyover along a back road in front of the Federal Secretariat is already in place. What are key members of the administration saying about this vision and its effect on urban renewal, safety, and choice of location, sports development, and others?
A lot of things come into consideration. First of all, when you look at the number of people that you're building the stadium for, so that was a major concern. We said, how do we bring in 30,000 people and take them out? Not only to the arena, not only to the bowl of the stadium, but when you finish a particular event, how does these people, get out of the bowl itself, the environment, and then the access roads that are in there. So the site location, came to play. And we looked at the 3rd Ring Road location. Of course, look at how many or what kind of road network is available.
Part of the crystallization of the vision of His Excellency Governor Godswill Akpabio in making Akwa Ibom State a world-class destination. Sport is an international activity, and we are hoping and waiting for the realization of what His Excellency has promised the people of Akwa Ibom State. As you can see, that Uyo will become one of Nigeria's greatest sporting destinations. You can imagine, 2 years, 2.5 to the end of his tenure, he is still building more projects, dualization. I can already see this becoming one of the centers of the next major national sporting event in this country.
The acrylic finish of the stadium is unique, making it visually friendly and an aesthetics wonder. This feature it shares with Allianz Arena in Germany. The question of its durability, that is, the acrylic material in a harsh tropical climate, became an issue. But a special advisor on technical matters, Engineer Tido Inyang, allays fears on this.
If you look at the external cladding, the acrylic, the acrylic itself has a beauty. We've gone to Germany, we've gone to visit Finland, where these products are being constructed, manufactured and constructed. We've looked at the chemistry, the chemistry of the production of those acrylic and how it comes out, a specification, has been taken. We've taken a specification, we've taken a sample of the specification for that particular acrylic, and there's a code number, that is being stamped on it. So once this product is delivered to us, we will cross-check. And before the chemistry was being done, an analysis of the chemistry, for example, the range, the type of range we have here, how does that, what are the contents of that, the salt or the chemical components of those rains or suns and all of that might affect it, and see how many years will this last, when will it decolorate, and all of that. So this was put in place, and a component of this product was completely brought out.
Lots of sport talents abound in Akwa Ibom State, as can be gleaned from the number of youngsters who engage in different sports activities at street corners all over the state every day. The old Uyo Township Stadium, which the state government has promised to give a complete facelift in no distant time to serve as backup to the new stadium, is very ill-equipped to nurture talents in a world dominated by sports science. But with the coming on stream of the new stadium with modern multifaceted facilities, the horizon looks brighter. The state government, in its usual tradition of excellence, has given the contractors marching orders to spare nothing at delivering a world-class stadium with a timeline of 2014 delivery date, emphasizing that Akwa Ibom deserved nothing but the best. So, in line with this, the contractors have spared no machinery, technology, detail and manpower to meet the deep thirst in quality that Governor Pabio is known for. The conceptual design of this architectural masterpiece is detailed and breathtaking, and accommodates all modern facilities that make a 21st century sports complex. The people call it uncommon transformation.
That's what we have in our pockets today. See you same time next week. Bye for now.
Uncommon Transformation television series brings to you the latest information of the monumental achievements of the Governor Pabio-led administration. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter and YouTube to read the latest news, watch amazing videos and listen to in-depth analyses and interviews with the men and women working hand in hand with stakeholders to make Akwa Ibom State better. You can also log on to our website www.uncommontransformation.tv for more information. Uncommon Transformation television series, bringing to you the right and current information when you need it.